learned? About the soil, isn't it? How soil, water and air is essential for our life. We learned yesterday. Then what all things did we learn about soil yesterday? What all other things did we learn yesterday? There are different types of soil. Then one experiment we had done yesterday, right? Yes. What did we find out from that experiment? Tell. Soil contains soil contains moisture. That is one experiment. Then another experiment we learned. I told you to do mixed water in the we mixed soil in the water, and then we found out something, isn't it? What is that? Yes, soil contains other things like organic matter, and there we saw the soil which contains more organic matter is dark brown in color. Salima, did you come for yesterday's class? No, that is right. Salima is looking at my face. Okay, so we took 2 or 3 types of soil. Please watch the video. Understood? We 2-3 types of soil we took, and then after mixing in the water we saw that from the garden, the soil from the garden what we took contains more of organic matters, right? And the soil, that is the red color soil which we took from the construction area, does not contain much, does not contain at all, we can say. What is that organic matter? Because it is underneath. So then one more thing we noticed, isn't it? What did we notice? The soil which contains organic matter this is what color? Dark brown in color. The soil which contains organic matter is dark brown in color, and which does not have much organic matters, reddish in color, or then sand we know, isn't it? Like that. Then after that we did one experiment to find out whether there is moisture in the soil, whether the soil contains water. What experiment did we do there? Put the soil in the test tube and heat it for a long time. Then we saw droplets of water has formed on the test tube. Moisture, that is water vapors being condensed on the test tube. So we know that soil contains moisture also. Now here one experiment today. I told you to bring few things, isn't it? And we are going to do that experiment today. That is, here you can see 3 glasses teacher has arranged and kept here. Can you see here? Okay, 3 glasses I have arranged and kept here. Okay, that one funnel is there, and I have inserted, this is called as filter paper. It is like this. So I have folded like this and then made it like a funnel. Understood? Otherwise we put the water into that directly, it will go down. So filter paper is there. So I told you to bring certain things. What did I ask you to bring? 1 glass, coconut shell, 1 piece of cloth, and different types of soil. Did you bring? How many brought? Those who brought, take out and keep everything ready on the table. Only coconut shell. Those who have brought one thing, share and do in between. Keep in between and you do that experiment along with me. Okay. Now here I have 3 tumblers, 3 glasses. Okay. In that I have kept the funnel. I have kept the filter paper. Now what are we going to do? Each thing we are going to put 3 different types of soil. Okay, we want to know which soil can hold more water. What is the experiment?
Which soil can hold
more water. That is called as soil water retention capacity of the soil. What is it called? Water retention capacity. Water retention capacity means how much water the soil can hold. Maximum amount of water which soil can hold, that we are going to do. For that I have 3 types of soil. One is sand. One is sand. Second one I have taken garden soil. Okay. Third one is from the field. Okay, field, clay type of soil. Okay, from the field. So 3 types of soil teacher has brought here. We are going to put same quantity into the 3 jars, and we are going to add drop by drop water into it, and we must see which one water comes out first. Which one?
Water comes out first.
Which soil will have more retention? Not that. We have to see when the water soil whether it is coming fast or later. If it comes fast, that means
It is not
having retention power, that is to hold. If it is coming slowly, after a long time means it is having more capacity to hold the water. Understood? So according to that only, we must finalize which one has the capacity to hold more water. Okay, so this experiment will take some time. So here I am going. How many of you have brought the syringe or filler? You have brought. You have brought. Same type of syringe if you have used. Yes, see. Come. You come here. You hurry. Then who else? You come here. One more person I want. One more person. Come. Riya, come here. Here we are going to. I am going to add the same quantity. Okay. Otherwise, what will happen we won't know. So one in the cap I am taking. So in this I am putting sand. Okay. This is sander. Sand will remain separate. Then okay. This one. Third one I am going to put from the field clay soil. Okay, so 3. Now this will be separate. Now here, same way you will drop. One person stand this side, one person come here. Others must watch. Okay. Hold. There come aside. Wait, I'll tell you when to put up. So you will count the number of drops you are adding. Okay, you must see that all the soil everywhere it is getting wet, not in one area itself. Okay, pour in such a way that everywhere it is getting wet. Yeah? Okay, so you must count the number. What is your duty? You will see which one water is coming out first. Okay, which one water is coming out first. Start dropping. It's not competition. Slowly, one by one. Slowly. This one is lower than this one. This one is you put 59 drops. How many drops did you put?
She didn't keep a count.
You did not count. 20 only you put. Wait. Okay, we will count like that. 61 she put. You put 59, huh? Yes. No. Yes. Now this is only 35. You know?
Yes, miss.
Yes. That's how much? 59. 59 drops. Here only? Here within 35 it came. And then 99. Still it did not come. Did not come, no? We must count the number of drops. And still did not come, no? Still did not come, no? Now it came. Yes, now it came. So, here what did we see in this one? That is, Niharika was putting it very slowly. But here we added only, sorry, Triyukta. I always get confused between Niharika. In this one, that is in sand, how many drops did she add? 35 drops. Okay, within 35 drops it started coming out. Here Samira in this one, how many drops you added? 59 drops. After 59 drops it started falling. Here Riya added 181 drops. Then only it came out. Okay. So which one has the capacity to retain more water? Which one? Clay soil, isn't it? That is, we know the soil is from the field. In the fields we know always it is, the water will be standing in the field, isn't it? So that we are able to do the cultivation and our water we can see it's getting stagnating and sand. So this soil, that is which is taking, when you are adding more drops of water, it is taking time to come out. That soil has more capacity to retain the water. Okay. Now here sand, what did we see? Does it have the capacity to retain water? We know sand, if it goes fast, it will drain and go through the sand, isn't it? Sand does not have the capacity to retain water. It will be moist, but it does not have the capacity to retain water. Retain means hold the water in it. Holding water in it. But here clay soil we saw maximum number of drops of water we added there. So it took time to come out. That means that much it is retaining or sucking water, isn't it? Here that is less. So sand it is less. Now garden soil also within 59 to 60 drops of water it came out. No, but that is mixed. The organic matter is also there. It is mixed there. So here we saw what is the color of this soil? Brown, isn't it? Here also brown. So sand we know yellowish. Now it is different. One greyish color and all we get sand, isn't it? So here we saw the soil which can retain more water will have lot of organic matter also in it, and it will be dark brown in color. In what is that, in the fields and all we can see, isn't it?
Yes.
Organic matter is more, microorganism is more in that soil. Organic matter is more because all the leaves and plants are getting decayed there only. So organic matter also will be more. So soil which contains more organic matter has the capacity to retain more water. So this you understood, no?
Yes.
With soil. So every soil does not have the capacity to retain the same quantity of water. Each soil, the retaining capacity is different. This experiment, did you understand?
Yes.
So this experiment note we have to write. Okay. So there is a table given in your textbook. Did you see the table? Type of soil, number of drops added. Isn't it? So write there in the textbook. Type of soil. Which one? First one. Take sand. Write sand. Type of soil. Sand. How many drops did we add? 35. Then second one. Garden soil. Garden soil. How many drops? 59. 59 drops. Third one. Paddy soil from the paddy field. Clay soil. Soil from the paddy field. In the bracket put clay soil. How many did we add? 180 drops. Yes, 180 drops. So which one? From this, which type of soil did the water drip out first? Sand. Yes. Which one absorbed the maximum amount of water?
Clay.
Clay. Yes. Soil from the paddy field. Now write down the experiment in your notebook. So you have to write this experiment report in your notebook and then draw this table in your notebook and write your inference there that you have to do. Okay. Now in the same manner you can take different type of soil from your surroundings. Put like this drop. That is why I told you coconut shell. What can you do? How can you do? I told you the coconut shell. Let me. A piece of cloth. Anybody got cloth with it? Yes. So what you have to do is take a coconut shell. Okay, those who are at home also let them do the same thing. Take a coconut shell and just do not such a big cloth, small piece of cloth. Instead of filter paper, make a hole in the coconut shell. So this is like a funnel. This is like a funnel. Make a hole, nice big hole here and take a thin cloth and keep it. So this will become like a filter paper. Okay. This cloth will become like a filter paper. Then keep it on the glass. Put the soil inside. Then add drops of water. So take 2-3 types of soil from your compound. Do this experiment from home. Will you do? Yes. If you get time here, those are here. And you get time here, do from here. Now listen, one more experiment we are going to do here. Okay, I have got 3 test tubes here. So we already saw one experiment. Some of you have already done also, isn't it? So we saw here that different types of soil have different capacity to retain the water. One more experiment we are going to see. That is, it is going to take 3 types of soil in 3 test tubes. And this is hydrogen peroxide. Okay, hydrogen peroxide solution. Now why is this hydrogen peroxide? Where is it used? Do you know? Suppose when, Priya, do you know? Yes, mother's a nurse. No, Priya don't know. Yeah, it's in the first aid kit we use. Why?
Miss, I have seen in my mother's college.
Not injection, not injection. This hydrogen peroxide, suppose you get a big cut. You know. Why? Which one? Where? Correct what she said. What is it? Nail. Okay. She used 2 sides of the nail. Then in the nail side now there will be dirt. So if you put hydrogen peroxide, the dirt will come out. For the don't go and put hydrogen peroxide. Usually hydrogen peroxide is used when you get a big cut or you get a burn. Sometimes dirt will be there, no? When you get a cut, if you get a cut, if you are working in the compound, some dirt will go, mud will go inside, dirt will there. So when you put hydrogen peroxide, the dirt will start bubbling and this dirt will come out. Okay, so this hydrogen peroxide we are going to use here. Why are we going to use here? To find out which soil has got more organic content. Okay, so when we add hydrogen peroxide to different type of soil, which one too much of reverence, it is called as effervescence. What is the meaning of that? It will bubble and come up. Understood? Whichever soil is bubbling and coming up, that first more, not first, more. Which is bubbling and coming up more, that will contain more of organic matter. Okay, that will contain more of organic matter. So that is the experiment we are going to do here. So I am going to take one test tube. In that, first I am going to add which one? Sand we will. Okay, sand we will put here. Okay, how much sand here? Hold this. You must see whether it is bubbling and coming up. Huh? Second one, we will take red soil. Samjana, come here. Hold this. Stand here. Third, now I am going to take this one. Which one? Garden soil we will take. Okay. Come. Okay. Take this recording. Hold it up. Hold it like this. Hold it like this. Okay. Now look, children. Which one? Which one is becoming more here? Look at the tree. That is sand. This is red soil. This is garden soil. Which one is coming up fast? Which one? Observe nicely. Come little forward. Which one? Which one is coming? See, this one reached up to here. All the dirt is coming up. Can you see here? Yes. Organic matter is coming up and up. It is coming there. Not much. Just only little bubble is there. Nothing. Completely nothing. Here, see. Yes. Organic matter coming up. So which one will have more organic matter in these three soils? Which one? Garden soil. Why? We know lot of organic matter. It is lot of pieces of dry leaves, twigs, then roots, and all these things we find in the garden soils. Where there are lot of trees. Where there are lot of trees, these leaves and things will fall down. So such type of soil will have more organic matter, and the soil which contains more organic matter will be dark brown in color. Look at that soil. See, that is red in color. That is, we know, sand, isn't it? So we know in that one and that one there is no much organic matter. This one, see, that is why it reaches up till here now. All the dirt has come up. Okay. So from this we understand. What did we understand from this one? So which is the soil which contains more organic matter? Garden soil. Okay, soil where there is lot of trees and the leaves are falling down and decaying. That type of soil. Here, the garden where we are growing many things there, that soil will have lot of organic content. Did you understand? So here, down here, we can come to a conclusion, that is availability of water, difference in the rate of evaporation, the capacity to retain water, and the difference in organic content are the reason for the variation in the water content in different types of soil. Different types of soil have different amount of water, or water content in different types of soil is different. Why is it due to? It is because of the availability of water. That is, in the paddy field more water is there. So paddy field soil can retain more water. or will contain more amount of water. Why is it? Because water, that is slushy area, isn't it? So the availability of water is more there. Then the evaporation rate is less, isn't it? So the rate of evaporation, the availability of water and the capacity to retain water and the difference in organic content are the reason for the variation in the water content in different types of soil. So we saw in different types of soil there are different difference in water content, isn't it? Different types of water, the content of the water is different. Why is it so? What are the reasons? The availability of water, the difference in the rate of evaporation, then capacity to retain the water and the organic content. These are the reasons why a particular type of soil has more water content in it. Did you understand? So now we saw that different types of soil are different in nature, isn't it? Now this topsoil, what we say, that is in the garden soil. Some soil we saw the organic content is more, it is brown color, isn't it? So does all this happen in one day? Does all this happen in one day? No, we know that it takes years and years and years to get one layer of topsoil, isn't it? Years and years, because immediately today the leaf will not fall and mix with the soil and become manure. It takes many years and years, and we know the topsoil is very thin layer. So for a thin layer of topsoil to to get the thin layer of topsoil, many years, what has to happen? The leaves and the dead animals and birds and things, dead material has to die and decay and form the topsoil. So what must we do there? We have to be careful with the topsoil, isn't it? We have to be careful with it. If the topsoil gets washed away, what will happen? Plants will not grow, we know, isn't it? So we must be very careful. The deep soil has low organic content than the topsoil. So it takes many years for the formation. Take page number 83. It takes many years for the formation of the topsoil, which is rich in organic content. We saw in the garden soil, it has more organic content. So for that organic content to be there, it takes many years. So the topsoil is approximately 1 foot thick. 1 foot means what? 1 foot. 1 foot means 1 feet. What is 1 feet? This is 1 feet. 12 inches. 1 feet. 1 long scale. So the topsoil is only this much. Topsoil is only this much deep. Okay, this much deep. So to get this much deep, how many years? Many years it has to go. It has to get decayed. Things has to get decayed and mixed with the soil to get 1 foot of this. If one heavy rain comes, what will happen? The whole thing will be washed away. So we have to be. So the deep soil has low organic content. We saw when we took the red soil. We saw that organic content is very less there, isn't it? The red soil, that is a deep soil which is down, contains less organic content, isn't it? So we know that the topsoil is very essential. Now soil for like this side, did you see that space there? Soil is the basis of the existence of all living creatures. Soil in all area is not the same. Soil contains air, water, minerals and organic matter. Soil with high organic content is suitable for agriculture and high water absorption capacity. We saw that, isn't it? That is soil which contains high organic content. We saw that the soil in the field has got high organic content. That soil has the capacity to retain more water or to absorb more water. The water absorption capacity is less for sand due to lower organic content. Sand we saw, fast the water came out. So the sand has got less absorption capacity. Why is it so? Because lower organic content is there in the soil. Soil contains microorganisms such as fungi and bacteria. They decompose organic matter, thus improve the fertility of the soil. So here they have divided a pie diagram they have given you, isn't it? Content of the soil, what all are there? 45% mineral is there, 25% of water is there, 25% of air is there, and 5% of organic matter. This type of soil is suitable for agriculture. Okay, this type of soil is suitable for agriculture. Now what you do is this the first experiment. Second one, we need not write down the conclusion there. That is availability of water, difference in the rate of evaporation, the capacity to retain water, and the difference in organic content are the reasons for the variation in the water content in different types of soil. Please write it down. After that, write this one. Soil is the basis of all existence. That box you have to write it in your notebook. Page number 83. Soil erosion we will take in the next class. Okay. So,